Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just doodling. I've been over time and then the last few days making just some doodly Christmas trees, some bulbs. I got way too many in this pile, so let me try to spread them out. You know, added some gems. Bling is not usually my thing, and I rhyme. But anyways, I'm not sure if you guys have heard of this Facebook group called the Art Abandonment Project. So it's where you leave like free art around town. So I've been just doodling stuff. I mean, I know these aren't like amazing, but I don't know. I might leave some around town, and then I have this journal that I won't use because I just don't care for it. But at the bottom of each page, there's a bunch of quotes. So this says, surround yourself with positive people who are going to push you towards greatness. So I was thinking, well, some of these might not fit, but I was thinking about I could trim it down, putting like a positive quote on the back. So then with this group, when people find your art, there's a little sheet you can cut out and put with it. And then people can post the art that they found. And then you can see that your art was found if you get lucky to see the post. But I just think it'd be fun. I've been wanting to do this forever. So today, since it's Christmas Eve, I'm just gonna doodle. I might use some watercolor, and then I might use some of my paint pens. I don't know. I just feel like doodling. But here's a little lollipop thingy. These are some bulbs. I think that's watercolor. That one's just marker. I watercolored this, not bulb, Christmas light. I don't know. I was just having fun making little pieces, collage fodder. So if you'd like to doodle along with me, that's cool. All right. I need to replace the bottom where I sit here because it's all stained with like paints and stuff. So I'll just be using these as a background for right now. But let's see. I'm just using these watercolors. Yeah, they're looking pretty rough. That's all right. Who cares? They're by Lightwish. They're pretty affordable. I just love them. So even though they look rough, they still have a lot of life in them. So here's one easy way to do a Christmas tree. I've done these on my channel before, but today's not really a tutorial or whatever. I just felt like doodling. Relaxing doodles. And I'll show you in a sec kind of what I did with this style Christmas tree. So that's big enough, and then just maybe make a little twiggy stem. Maybe I'll fix that one and add like a little dot up here. Whatever. Let's see. So that one I just added like gems across. I just think it's kind of cute. You could add sequins, which I think I did one somewhere in this pile, you guys. Oh, then you could just add just sequins all over, or don't. You could use paint pens, whatever. I'm just, you know, making stuff. I did see on Instagram like a snow hat. Let me see if I can pull it off. I have no idea. We'll see, guys. We'll see. I'm not claiming to be like a watercolorist. I just play with watercolors, so don't come to my channel for watercolor lessons. I think that's obvious. So I got way too much water on here. Just seeing if I need to add. So what will end up making this a hat will be the doodles that I add to it. So it's gonna look kind of funky right now. I need my thinner brush, but that's all right. I'll use this for now. And then I'll doodle in the funky, you know, the things on top of a hat. Try to bring this down just a little bit. Just Straighten that out just a hair. I'll fussy cut it out, so it's okay that I kind of bumped it. But I think it might be cute, actually. I wish I had my magenta paint color, but I used it all. I need to get, it's like I don't want to buy a whole nother palette just for one color, so I'm going to have to buy probably like a tube of it, which I'm not really a fan of tube paints, but kind of is what it is. So I like that blue, so I'm going to do another hat, but in a different blue, I think. Let's see. I just got to get this blue started. Yeah, so Merry Christmas Eve. You guys, I was like a day off. Do you ever like lose a day in your own world? I thought today was Monday. So when I finally got my phone this morning, I'm like, Tuesday. I'm like, maybe my phone is messed up. Oh no, today's Tuesday, Christmas Eve. I thought for the last 2 or 3 days, I was one complete day off. It's so bizarre to me. Oh, that's the blue I wanted. Okay. I'll just get it in there and mix it up. I think both look kind of cool. My watercolors aren't very wet right now. Let's see. I think these might turn out pretty cute. We'll see though. It's a little cockeyed. But hats aren't perfect anyway, are they? So let's blend a little more in here. I'll leave it alone. The bigger pieces I make, I can fit my quote things on the back. I didn't want to do all Christmas trees. I got plenty of Christmas trees if I want to hand them around town, but I might do some stuff that's not Christmas, but we'll see. I'll be excited to see how these hats turn out. Just do let's try to do this. Guys, I don't know if it's going to work out. I'm trying to do a glove. I got a hair in there. I don't know if it looks like a glove, but you know, oops. Oh gosh, I messed that tree up, but that's okay. I can fix it with doodles. A lot of these doodles come alive once you add detail with your paint pens and fine liners, you know. That hair does not want to go away, or that fuzz keeps following me. Okay, it's like on the tip of my brush. There we go. All right, I need to figure out how to make this more of a glove. What's the problem with it? I don't know. Not really sure. Because I usually, when I'm trying something new, I Google images as like a guide. But my phone is recording me, so I can't do it. But I think I don't know. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to try to, in fact, I'm going to put this page off because I know I'm going to bump into these things. I'm just going to let that dry. I like to use these brushes from I get mine at Walmart, but they're give me more fine, like I can draw with them more or less. I'm going to do another hat because I just feel like doing another hat. My dogs are play fighting right in the kitchen next to me at the moment. Misters. My poor Charlie girl, she'll be 8 in February, so she's that old. She's still like very, very with it and active, but Henry's 3.5. So whatever, he'll be 4 in April. But he just harasses her constantly, like jumps up on her. She doesn't ever get a break from him. And I feel bad for her. She could have done without me bringing him home, that's for sure. Trying to make that turn with that brush is making me crazy, so I'm going to try to use this littler brush. There we go. Makes it much easier with this brush. let's see. Blend that a little better. Drop some color up in there. All right. So I have to try not to mess up that hat and stay away from it. I just hit something. My line went berserk. All right, now I need my bigger brush. These are a lot of fun to add, like, you know, paint pen doodly things too. They look kind of boring before you do that, but I took that, this gold, it's a gold mica, and I just used a thin brush and then did squigglies on a bunch of these. Oh, and then I, oops, shoot. See, you guys, oh, okay. Let me try not to, I'll fix it. But, and then I dropped, while the paint was wet, I dropped dots of it on these. Looks pretty cool. Now I gotta fix this hat. I can fussy cut off that mistake, but that's why I usually have like a million papers going. Let them dry, then I add to it because I'm just a klutz, so whatever. But yeah, let me know if you guys have heard of the Art Abandonment group or project. It's the group. If you'd be interested in, you know, making things, and I mean, you could, any video I make could be stuff you could use for it, but I don't want to like continue talking about it all the time if no one's really like into it, but I just love the idea of like leaving art around town. It doesn't have to be anything, you know, super fancy. It can just be one of these Christmas trees. It's just a thought, you know. It's just something fun, and it would help me offset a lot of this. You know, I just make stuff, so while I have purple going, I'm gonna make a heart because I love my hearts, and they're perfect to leave around. I could even handwrite a little quote on them or use my paint pens on the front and write something, even like just a couple words. But I love me some hearts, and you know, if you know my channel, I make them for almost every kind of art. One thing that I was thinking about doing, which I started working at this morning, is adding real photos to a couple journal pages. I was thinking about doing like a page of like my dogs and a page of, you know, family. So I gotta figure out, and then making like faux Polaroids. So once I get those printed and figured out, I'll do a video on that if I can get my idea from my head to paper. But let me show you what this gold does while it's wet on there. It's super fun. Okay, so I just take a little brush, dip it, and then put it on here, and it's cool. It just bleeds kind of. And you saw how it dries. So maybe I'll actually do that to this heart. I almost messed the heart up. Let's add a little more here and here. I guess the more water I have on here, the less pronounced the dots are. As circles, the more water on, you know, like I have too much water on some of these things. But that's all right. Gold is also great for doing, I probably can't find it right now. Let me spread that out a little bit. But doing the top of an ornament, I did do that on one of these, but me finding it right this second and not messing up all my stuff is probably unlikely. So I'm not going to do that right now. What I want to do is dab up some of this water that's on here. I'll do another heart, because why not? Because I'm already in the purple. And you can decorate hearts in so many different ways. I love doing my polka dots. All right, I'm gonna set this off to dry before I mess it up. This is off topic, but I have a bunch of paper towels. Let me see. that I've dyed. So I was thinking about doing, I have a whole little box of them, making stuff with paper towels for journals. Give me some ideas below if you have any. I'm definitely gonna make ruffles. Yeah, so I might play with those. I have lots of ideas I feel like working on. So on the topic of collage fodder, everything is collage fodder. So these are all just like doodly things that I've been making. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason for them. You know, just doodling on a paint card. These are watercolor. And these can be, if you want to do the art project around town, these could be left, or you could just use them in your journals. I mean, I know I'm not a great drawer, but tucked in a pocket, or, you know, I don't know. They're still cute. Here I just punched a heart. Nothing fancy. Let's see. Grab a couple of these. So I was thinking with these, since there's more space, I could glue my little quote on the back and then just doodle on the fronts of them. I wish I was better at doodling, like actual doodling, because it would make this probably more fun. I have kind of my go-to, you know, my go-to things. You know, my typical stuff. I do these all the time. That's just because I don't have a super wide range of things I can actually draw, in my opinion. I'm not being negative, it's just the truth. Now these are Arctic's paint pens, and I got them to do a review, and I absolutely love them, you guys. I don't get any money or anything for saying that, not a dime, but they're amazing. They're ARRTX. So even just something, you know, gosh, simple, just simple. I like simple. Let's see. Maybe I'll do, I got dog hair, of course. Just kind of like a rose doodle. And then you can always add, oops, it's hard working on these movable pieces. You know, add a cute little border, sew a border. My go-to borders is just dashes, because I think it just adds cuteness to it, but it's simple. I need to learn some new doodles. Let's see. I don't know how well this writes. This is it's a Tombow pen I got for Christmas. Let's see. It's okay on watercolor. As you can see, it kind of leaves a little bit of a drag mark, but it's all right. Not everything's gonna be a home run, so. That's all right. You could even stamp like this. I stenciled with acrylic paint. So you could stencil on these. What's another thing? Could just do. My handwriting's atrocious, so this is a stretch, and this thing doesn't flow very well on this surface. I want to draw a bee, but I don't think I can do that, so we're not doing it. Maybe do do some dots. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to go yell at him. Oh. Set these to dry. Or take these and use ephemera that you've already got, such as, oh, this isn't open. I have this little, hang on. These might all be too big, I have no idea. Let's see. Oh, here's one that's not. Oh yeah, it is, okay. Let me see, maybe scratch this because these look real big. It's doable. I hate wasting these good ones if they're not gonna fit really well. Thinking of you. But yeah, you could use pre-made stuff versus, you know, doodles. Or, let's see. That's kind of cool. It's a little big. So let me see if I have anything that fits just a hair. I mean, it's fine, but I'm just seeing if I have a cutout. I don't know. I'm just showing ideas. You can kind of do whatever. Today's a whatever day. Here's a heart I made, or just cut out of a book page. Trying to do something non-heart. I guess it'd go this way. Couldn't it? If I'm going that way, I might see if this fits. Ooh, I like that one. See, you guys, I'm just a little bit all over the place today. Which is fine. I just didn't, you know, have anything that I felt like doing that was super structured. But that would be cute. Where are my scissors? Oh, here they are. Needs to be trimmed just a hair. Like that, and then take let me see. It says there's more to life than being a passenger. I like that for the butterfly. It says mistakes are the portals of discovery. Ooh, I like them both. I didn't know they had something on both sides. I should have known that. I'll do the passenger one because it's kind of like, you know, butterfly flies. All right. And of course, you could take your own collage fodder and glue it down. Like I like, you know, if I had a cute quote to go with this bulb. Not bulb, I keep saying bulb. Christmas light. This says stop competing with others, start competing with yourself. I have so many, I need to cut more out, but this says we rise by lifting others. I don't think a bulb's a good idea, actually, but I'm gonna do 2 butterflies. And then we'll put this on the back. Yeah, fix it a little bit. And then I need to go to the Dollar Tree because I need Ziplocs. So I'll put these in Ziplocs. Hopefully, did I do that right? Yeah. And then I'll print off there's like a little note that you can print from the files from this group that, you know, says what group it's from and post if you find it, or it has like a cute thing on it. I don't know, something about keep it, give it away. But if you check out their the Facebook group, I'll put it across the screen during this video. I just love it. making someone else's day is fun. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video. I'll show you what my hats look like later once these dry and I can doodle on them. And yeah, so Merry Christmas Eve. Maybe I'll hop back on a little bit later, but for now, I'm gonna work on some of this stuff off camera, so I'll see you later. Bye.